Hello there. Welcome to Story Loop. This video is a part of my previous blog on Goddess Saraswati. If you have not seen it, do check it out. And in this video, as promised, I'm sharing the basic steps of clay painting. Keep watching while I share with you a story of Goddess Saraswati that I stumbled upon recently. Once upon a time, Goddess Saraswati was bored in heavens because her husband Brahma was very busy with the task of creation. She was intrigued by the life of mortals and wanted to experience it. Goddess Saraswati requested Brahma to send her on earth as a mortal. Although Lord Brahma was reluctant, he granted her wish. Goddess was thus born on earth in a southern part of India into a family of weavers. Even her cry as a newborn was melodious, noticed all the neighbors. This little girl was named Avvaiyar or Avvai. Little Avvai, with pigtail hairs and silk skirts, soon grew up to be a beautiful maiden. Several suitors sought to marry her, and her parents too wanted the same. Avvai was disappointed with this turn of events. She did not want to marry. She pleaded to her parents, but that was unacceptable to them. Well, because to choose not to marry was not normal back then. There were many arguments, but she still failed to convince them. Well, what else could she do? Avvaya decided to remedy the situation. She prayed, and her prayers were answered. Her suitors were no longer interested in her because she had changed. She was no longer that beautiful maiden who was attractive to her suitors. She had transformed herself into an old lady. Seeing this transformation, her mother fainted, and her father was confused, shocked, and speechless. Avvaya calmed her parents and explained to them. She said, "Mother, I have lot to do. With my earlier appearance, I was unable to accomplish all the work I had come to do, so I changed myself." Her father was curious. He asked, "What is that work you have to complete?" To this Avvaya reassured, "You will know soon, father." And yes, soon she left home, began her travels, and started writing poetry with such finesse that her poems became renowned throughout the kingdom. Her poems gave directions and guidance to people. She was now admired for her inner beauty, her intelligence, rather than her appearance. Meanwhile, Lord Brahma wanted Saraswati back in heavens. He wanted her to return, but she had not yet decided on that. So he planned to trick her. He enlisted Kartikeya, the brother of Ganesh, in his plans. A few days later, Avvaya was traveling. She was thirsty and hungry. She saw a tree that was filled with fruits, but all were on the upper branches. They were not reachable to her. Luckily, there was a boy sitting on that tree. She asked him, "Son, could you please give me a fruit?" The boy replied, "Certainly, yes, grandmother, but do you want a hot fruit or a cold one?" She did not understand what he meant, but her pride as being the wisest stopped her from asking him the meaning. So she quickly responded, "Cold, give me the cold." The child shook the branches and some of the fruits fell on the sand. Avvaya quickly picked it up and began to blow the dust off. The child replied, Oh dear grandmother, didn't you ask for a cold fruit? Then why did you pick up the hot one and now you are blowing on it? Avaya's conceit was broken. She realized that she has yet to learn the language of children. Kartikeya then revealed himself and asked Goddess Saraswati to return to heaven. Well, the plan worked, and Goddess did return back to heaven. To just let you know if you already don't, Avvayar was the title of more than one female poet of Tamil literature. Believing her as an incarnation is, however, your choice. Nevertheless, the story teaches us an important lesson on humility and that beauty from within shines brighter than the outer beauty. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe.